This is Sky Channel from the studios of satellite television in London, transmitting on the ECS F1 satellite transponder 6X at a frequency of 11.650 gigahertz.
From satellite television in London, this is Sky Channel.
Good evening and welcome to Sky Channel this Saturday evening. I'm Amanda Cuthbert and I'm standing in the Market Square in Delft in the Netherlands. Tonight is a very special night for Sky Channel because tonight we will be seen in the Netherlands for the first time. Goedenavond and welcome. We'd like to say a special hello to all those of you who are watching us in the Netherlands and especially hello to the citizens of Delft. And to celebrate the occasion, I'm going to take a look around this beautiful town. This market square is in the centre of Delft and is perhaps one of the most striking in the Netherlands. Its town hall is a magnificent example of 17th century Baroque, and opposite, the Nieuwe Kerk, where members of the House of Orange lie buried. Delft began in 989, home of William of Orange, Hugo de Groot, founder of maritime law, and Johannes Vermeer, who was born in this house. Much of Delft is dominated by the atmosphere of the 17th century. Walking through the streets here is like turning back the clock. It's a quaint town, quiet courtyards, blossoming lime trees, narrow brick streets, authentic Renaissance and Gothic houses, and of course, long, narrow canals. Water has always played an important part in this city, which is perhaps why the Federal Water Council of Delftland has one of the best preserved buildings in the town. Another familiar sight in the Netherlands, bikes. Here, unlike other countries, cyclists have their own roads, but not all of them manage to stay on them. The foundations of the old church are made of cowhides, which may account for the gentle leaning of its tower. The Prinsenhof is one of the most important museums in the Netherlands. It was here that William of Orange was assassinated and a free Holland was born. If you're an admirer of Vermeer, this scene may be familiar to you. In former times, Delft boasted around 200 breweries which relied on canal water. They tell me that most of the beer was exported to England until the water became unusable and the brewers went out of business. I wonder if the English sobered up as a result. When a Chinese ship loaded with porcelain called here, the unemployed brewers found work. And in 1658, citizens of Delft began producing the distinctive blue pottery for which Delft is world famous. Delftware designs are all painted by hand, by Delft craftsmen. And naturally enough, genuine Delft pottery is not cheap. Can you tell me about this plate?
Yes, of course. It's from the porcelain flesh. That's the oldest factory in Delft from 1653. And it is all hand painted. You can see the sign of the porcelain flesh here on the back.
So there is only one plate like this in the world, and that this is it?
Yes, but there's 100 years all the same articles.
But it's original, isn't it?
Oh,
Because they are hand
yes,
painted,
yes.
And how much would this plate cost me?
600 guilders.
It may look as though time has stood still here, but behind the romantic facade, there is high technology. Delft is renowned for quality. Its work in all fields of technology, including robotics, optics, microelectronics, designing microchips, civil, genetic and maritime engineering, is world famous. The town, which produced both the father of the microscope and the founder of maritime law, also has some of the best technical expertise in the world. It is perhaps appropriate that a town which is famous for its history and its high technology should be making history tonight by being one of the first towns to receive Sky Channel in the Netherlands. Welcome Delft. We wensen u veel geluk met Sky Channel. We look forward to welcoming other cable networks to Sky Channel in the Netherlands in the near future. Now we're going to introduce ourselves to you, and I'm going off to see some more sights. Goodbye.
The story behind the growth of this new medium dates back to the 11th of May 1978. That was launch day for Europe's orbital test satellite from Cape Canaveral in Florida. The satellite was built for telecommunications, but it also created an opportunity for the delivery of television, an opportunity seized by a company called Satellite Television. It was on April 26, 1982, that the company made television history with its first night of transmission to Europe. And the pioneering TV service has been on the air nightly ever since.
Good evening, good afternoon, welcome, noshka siera. And we'd like to welcome you to Satellite Television's first evening of programming and enjoy Europe's first satellite television.
Here's how it's all made possible. Programs transmitted from central London studios are first encoded and then transmitted 23,000 miles above the Earth to the satellite. The satellite's beam falls over Europe, creating a footprint or coverage area from Helsinki to Tunisia and from the Azores to the Eastern European borders. This puts over 120 million homes within the transmission area. On the ground, the TV signal continues its remarkable journey through the increasingly familiar satellite dish. From there, hundreds of individual cable companies relay the signal direct into cable homes. Sky Channel offers choice in family entertainment programming. 1984 will confirm Sky Channel as Europe's new entertainment channel, bringing a new kind of excitement to cable TV. Series, drama and action from around the world. Here's just a sample.
My dear guests, I am Mr. Rourke, your host. Welcome to Fantasy Island.
There's comedy for all the family.
Once I can lick the fine-tuning problem and set myself for the exact time prior to the crash, I can correct the malfunction of my ship and fly back to Mars.
Movies are great on Sky Channel. Some of them never seen on free TV. Feature movie time on Sunday night, backed up by a midweek movie, and on Saturday nights, movie classics. Later in 1984, Sky Channel features mini-series like the Guyana tragedy, the shocking story of the Reverend Jim Jones, who led his followers to death. And two generations of Hollywood come together as Glenn Ford and Tom Selleck star in the 4-hour Western special, The Sackets.
Keep in touch and informed with Roving Report, a weekly look at world events produced by UPITN. And the world opens up even more as we screen some of television's most beautifully made documentaries. Music plays its part as the great entertainer with Music Box, early evening and late night. The stars, the videos, the concerts, and the prizes. 7 nights a week. We're on the ball with sport too. Take a front row seat for bone-crunching action in American football. And join the bad guys every Saturday night for all-star wrestling. "1984 is just the beginning."